Alright, hello, this is Marie Diaries, and I'm here to do a video and a reading. Alright, but before I get into this video and this reading, my spirit guides, my angels, my archangels, my ancestors of the highest white light, I ask that you come in and guide me, protect me always, 24/7, 365. I ask that you give me the clearest view of this video and this reading through any of the cards or anything that I decide to use and have in my hands. I ask that you immediately return any and all of the negative energies from people, places, things, including ill will, intent, negative intent, etc. I ask that it permanently, immediately goes back to wherever it needs to go, to whomever, wherever it needs to go. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Thank you. All right, so I have a title for another reading that I got this title like whenever I wrote it down, so it might have been that I got this title within the last week or two or whatever. All right, it says something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. All right, so the overall energy that I got for that was the world in reverse with the Ace of Wands, the Six of Pentacles in reverse with the Nine of Wands. All right, so this was the overall energy. All right, was the World card in reverse, the Ace of Wands, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, with the Nine of Wands in reverse. All right. So something could be significant about the World card. All right, that has Taurus, Scorpio, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. That is on the World card in reverse, or in the that's on the World card. Period. All right. So something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. All right. To clarify the World card in reverse, I got the Fool card with the Three of Cups, both in the upright. To clarify the Ace of Wands, I got the Two of Pentacles in reverse with the Six of Wands. To clarify the Six of Pentacles, to clarify the Six of Pentacles in reverse, I got the Queen of Swords with the Hierophant. To clarify the Nine of Wands, I got the Three of Wands with the Empress and the Knight of Cups. All right. At the back of the deck was the Devil, the Lovers, the Ten of Cups, the Death card with the Temperance card. All right. So in behind all of that was also the Tower card. All right. So this is something major. This was some kind of major, I want to say, event or reason why there was this attempt, or maybe even many attempts on this female person's life, because of whatever this documentation that was communicated through, whatever this communication was through documentation. This could be something very majorly, or something that was very major or something like that, as to reason why there could have been one attempt or multiple attempts on this feminine's life. All right, we got the Devil, the Lovers, the Ten of Cups, the Death card with the Temperance, all at the back of the deck. Strangely enough, like with the regular tarot deck, I noticed like the Devil, the Lovers, and the Temperance, they all like resemble each other. So it could be, I'm getting like from that, when I noticed that, it's like and then between all of that, you have the Ten of Cups. So this definitely has something to do with family or something like that. Something with family could be involved. All right. But it's strange that like the Devil, the Lovers, and the Temperance, if you ever look at them, 11:41 on the alarm clock. It is 11:41 on the alarm clock. It is May 21st, 2025. Yeah, like on those cards, they all resemble each other. All right. I don't know. I was trying to say like something with those three major arcanas could be significant to this reading. All right, like making something, like I don't know if I'm trying to say like making it something up, like making it look like something else, or making something appear to be something else, or um I don't know. It's something that I'm getting in regards to those three major arcanas. looking at them, for them to be at the back of the deck and they're like right behind one another, along with it being um, back of the deck is five major arcanas back to back, with the Ten of Cups being in between the Devil and the Lovers, and the Death card and the Temperance. All right, with the Ten of Cups being in between all four of those, along with the Tower being at the back of the deck. But there was something previously communicated on documentation that has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. So I feel like um this attempt on unaliving this female, this definitely could have happened more than one time. All right, yeah, with the King of Swords coming out, Queen of Pentacles at the back of the deck. All right, so the King of Swords came out in the upright, and then you have the Queen of Pentacles at the back of the deck. So yeah, something about the Queen and King of Swords could be significant. All right, those is the only King and Queen that's showing up right now. All right, as I always said so far right now, since I've been noticing that, I feel like the King and the Queen of Swords, they could be somebody of the law, or they're just somebody who's very they don't show their emotions. They could come off as very like unemotional, very cold hearted, very intellectual. um they don't have there a lot of feelings is not involved. It's more of a I want to say analytical. I don't know why I want to say that, but maybe something about it analytical, and like them, they could be people that's smart. All right, also I see 11:44 on the alarm clock. All right, or this could have to do with you, with this female. Something I'm getting with that 11:44 on the PM, something about this female being a part of the 144 or something like that. Yeah, the Nine of Wands just came out in the upright, with the World card being at the back of the deck in the upright. All right, so the Nine of Wands came out in the upright with the World card in the upright at the back of the deck, and those is two of the major arcanas that's out here for the overall energy. But I feel like whatever this attempt was definitely to cause an ending or a burden for this feminine, because of this communication that was documented, or something about whatever was um, whatever this was. Again, something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female, to unalive them. I'm looking at the Ace of Wands with the Two of Pentacles in reverse with the Six of Wands. I feel like I'm getting something like somebody didn't want something to be questioned, or it has something to do with this feminine, them not getting some kind of message or something when it pertains to this documentation or something like that. Because I'm looking at the Empress in the upright with the Page of Wands in the reverse. So maybe this could have been being done because they don't want this feminine energy to receive whatever this documentation. Yeah, the High Priestess just turned over. Like maybe they know that this Empress has some kind of intuition about whatever this documentation that either was already communicated or needed to be communicated. All right, you do have the High Priestess that came out. You have the Empress at the back of the deck with the Ten of Wands in the upright. Yeah, somebody definitely was wanting to stop that, or maybe this documentation or something had to do with this Hierophant energy. All right, because Ten of Cups, that would give this Empress some kind of fulfillment or happiness. All right, or um bliss or love or something with that Ten of Cups, and it has the yellow flowers, and it has the ladybug on there. But I also do see the Three of Pentacles. I see the Temperance, and I see the Eight of Pentacles. All right, so it's definitely had to do with this feminine energy, which she could be coming up as, she could be coming out, or she could be showing up, excuse me, she could be showing up as the Empress. All right, with that Three of Wands with the Empress, because maybe this is something somebody knew that this Empress was waiting on, some kind of news, some kind of message or something like that, with the Page of Pentacles coming out. All right, you have the Eight of Cups with the Emperor at the back of the deck in the upright. Um, let's see. We're gonna use this deck, I guess. So, what is the overall energy for this reading with this tarot deck? What is the overall energy? I wonder if I should use another deck, a different deck. I mean, and then use this deck. Okay, I'm feeling like I should use the other deck and then use this deck. Um. All right. So let's see. What is the overall energy? Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. And definitely 1111 on the recording. I feel like it has to do with this feminine, this Empress energy, or this feminine energy. Something about it being some kind of success when it pertains to a group or organization that has something about an evil a balance in relationships or some kind of equal exchange. All right, you got the deck splitting with the six of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. All right, it's like the Ten of Cups is at the back of the deck, so it's like, I don't know if it's like this family didn't want this person, this feminine energy to have this, or because again at the back of the deck you have the Devil with the Lovers, then you have the Ten of Cups, then you have the Death card with the with the Temperance, and you also have the Tower card. So whatever this whatever this communication has to do pertaining to this documentation, it definitely will cause some kind of, definitely will cause a major change or something like that. Yeah, yeah. Somebody else could have been obsessed or addicted with getting this offer instead of this Empress or something like that. You got the Devil with the Knight of Cups. Somebody could be, there could be a Capricorn, male or female Capricorn, or somebody that they was more, they're heavily obsessed with getting that offer, whatever it pertains to, some kind of documentation or something, or whatever it pertains to communication about the documentations, or vice versa, documentation that had to do with some kind of communication or whatever. But clarify the overall energy. Something previously communicated um, on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. Yeah, we got the Ace of Wands flying out in the reverse now. The High Priestess at the back of the deck. Somebody knew that they needed to stop whatever this was, or they needed to stop. They needed to stop whatever this was. Yeah, the Queen of Swords is coming out again. All right, so this Queen of Swords definitely is connected to this Hierophant energy. You got the Fool at the back of the deck. All right, this don't have to be. This person doesn't have to be an air sign, but that's how it's coming out right now. What else to clarify this overall for the overall energy? Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. What else to clarify this Ace of Wands in reverse? You had the Ace of Pentacles coming out, yeah, in the reverse also. Wow. So you had the Ace of Wands, you had the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles coming out in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords is sticking out. Two of Cups, Knight of Swords. Whatever this is that have to do with this feminine. Yeah, look, now you got the Knight of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles. Like, I feel like it would slowly come in for this. It would have slowly, or would slowly come in for this Empress that is waiting anyway. So I don't know why was it so significant, or why was it that it needed to be to try to or so significant to try to unalive this feminine energy. Wow, the Ace of Cups come out in reverse too. Look, wow, the Hangman at the back of the deck. You got all the aces coming out, and I'm literally like trying to shuffle all the cards, and they just coming out. You have the Hangman with the King of Wands, the Justice card with the Seven of Wands. So it could be just that, like right now, it could just be that somebody don't want this feminine energy to get all of these aces or something. They don't want to. They don't want this Empress to be able to have this or something. Or give me another card. Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. Clarify this Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You had the Page of Cups coming out. So they could have been wanting to unalive this feminine with giving them something. I feel like giving them something to drink, like something to drink or something being in some form of liquid or something with that Page of Cups being out there. And then you have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. What's that? The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. All right. And I'm feeling like they in reverse, but they're not. Yeah, the Moon card. Yeah, Seven of Swords at the back of the deck. We're going to put that Eight of Pentacles back. We're going to try it again. Now I split the deck. Eight of Pentacles in the upright with the Nine of Swords. So whoever is connected, or whoever is connected, is something could be significant about a Capricorn, a Gemini, a Scorpio, and a Sagittarius. Something could be significant about those signs. Yeah, King of Cups just came out with the Ten of Swords. All right, the Nine of Cups at the back of the deck. King of Cups, Ten of Swords. I'm getting somebody was very no, what was that? King of Cups, Ten of Swords, Nine of Cups. Somebody was definitely felt like they would have been satisfied with this. Yeah, because they would have been able to get some kind of Ace of Cups over about a or something about prevent stopping something, or they would have been able to get this over this Queen of Wands, because you got Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands coming out, but then the King of Wands is at the back of the deck. King of Swords at the back of the deck with the Two of Swords, Nine of Cups. It's something about this King of Swords wanting to block this, or I don't know, or just something about more than one person being involved, or yeah, Two of Wands just came out with the High Priestess. The Lovers and the Devil is sticking out. So something could be significant about a Gemini and a Capricorn. Because the Capricorn and the Gemini is right next to one another, and then it's next to the Ten of Cups. So this could have been a past lover that wanted this to happen. Give me one more card for the overall energy. Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. Give me one more for this Ace of Wands in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Cups. You got the Queen of Swords coming back out again with the Ten of Swords being at the back of the deck. And I see the Five of Swords sticking out. But let's see. Could we get one more card to clarify this overall energy? Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Cups in the upright. Give me one more for this energy. Something previously communicated. Now the Queen of Wands comes out. Six of Pentacles. So it's like somebody didn't want this Queen of Wands to... Something about an even exchange or give and take. You got Six of Pentacles with the Hermit, the Moon. And then we're going to King of Wands again. Split the deck. Six of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Whatever this equal give and take or something, it still wasn't something that was like fast motion or whatever. Or it was something that was little by little or something. Or maybe this could have been something that they was trying to do towards this feminine energy Little by little, yeah, Eight of Swords just fell out with the Sun and the Queen of Swords. Again, the Queen of Swords is out here. Ten of Swords at the back of the deck. Excuse me. So it's something significant about this Queen of Swords who's connected to this Hierophant or this organization or a union or something. So this could have been a past ex um, psycho new person or baby mom, or I don't know what this is. Yeah, the Queen of Swords comes back out with the Ten of Swords. All right, and the Sun also just flew out. And the King of Swords is at the back of the deck. Yeah, they're both of these people, or more than one. You got the Queen of Swords coming out, Ten of Swords, the Sun, the King of Swords with the Hierophant, and now you have the Queen of Pentacles with the Six of Swords and the Temperance card. Then the Queen of Cups, Three of Pentacles, the Magician, Seven of Pentacles. What the hell? So all of these people is significant to this Hierophant. They all could have knew about this, whatever this documentation was. Whatever this documentation that was previously communicated, they all know about that or something like that. Or whatever this is, or however this is supposed to be said or whatever. They know these, like these all these different people know. I feel like this definitely was slowly being done towards this feminine energy, whatever sign it was, because they didn't want this feminine energy to get this Ace of Wands. They didn't want this. They didn't want this feminine to go forward or move forward. All right, with this Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles being out here. Yeah, because on for the pre-spread, you had the Ace of Wands in the upright with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and you had the Six of Wands in the upright. So it's something about this feminine energy, Page of Pentacles. Something about a news, like news while this feminine energy was in this Nine of Pentacles from um getting news from somebody that is like a friend or a new friendship, or somebody wanted to do something to, like, I feel like to stop it before it even started, or stop it in the beginning or something. Or this definitely could have had something to do with somebody having a lot of feelings or love for this feminine. All right, with that Page of Cups, Queen of Wands in the upright. Clarify this Ace of Wands in reverse in regards to this energy. Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. Clarify this Ace of Wands in the reverse. You got the Knight of Cups. So somebody definitely got offered to I feel like stop something in its tracks. Yeah, to block something off. Knight of Cups comes out, and then you have the Seven of Wands at the back of the deck. Seven of Wands in the upright. Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Five of Swords. Somebody was supposed to stop something in the track uh, with some kind of conflict or confusion, or because the Knight of Cups is out here. You got Nine of Wands, Three of Wands, Empress, Knight of Cups. Somebody wanted to stop an offer in his track. What in his tracks? What else to clarify this Ace of Wands in reverse? Yeah, but whatever this is, Judgment is Magician at the back of the deck. Whatever somebody was trying to manipulate or whatever about this communication when it pertains to this whatever that documentation was, Judgment is being placed on it because the Judgment is in reverse. Judgment is being called on someone trying to cause an ending or a literal, you know what, a literal death, because the Judgment again is in reverse. I feel like this is something with something being false, or something being done on false pretenses, or something being done on false pre- pretenses or terms or something. Yeah, because it definitely got something to do with money. You got the Ace of Pentacles. I see the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. I also see the Nine of Pentacles, the Star, the Hermit, King of Swords, Two of Cups in the reverse. What else? Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. What else to clarify this Ace of Wands in the reverse? You had the Magician coming out. Yeah, Nine of Wands at the back of the deck again. So somebody was trying to wrongly cause a ending, a literal ending, with the Knight of Cups, the Magician in reverse, and the Knight of Cups upright, the Judgment in the reverse with the Magician in the upright. Well, give me one more to clarify this Ace of Wands in reverse. Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. Clarify this Ace of Wands in the reverse. What else to clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse? You got the Six of Swords in reverse. The High Priestess at the back of the deck in the upright. It's like somebody, Page of Pentacles, about some kind of news. Somebody needed to, or they tried to unalive this feminine because the Six of Swords in the reverse is someone moving away to calmer water. So it was, they wanted to try to stop something in the tracks for this feminine, because they didn't want this feminine to get away to calmer waters. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles in reverse for this energy. Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, two cards just came out. The Nine of Swords is at the back of the deck. The High Priestess comes back out in the upright with the Knight of Swords. I feel like this feminine had an idea, or somebody knew that this feminine was gonna, like, what the Ace of Pentacles should be in the upright, but it's not. So somebody knew that whatever this offer was, somebody knew that this feminine would like, they would get fast communication about this, um, whatever it had to do with this, whatever was communicated on documentation. They knew that this feminine would get this fast, or with the Knight of Swords, like it would rush in towards this feminine fast or something like that. But yeah, look, and somebody definitely was like, they could have been doing something to stop this or something like that. You got the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Wands in the upright. What else to clarify this Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. What else to clarify this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse? What else to clarify the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? What else to clarify the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? You got the Temperance coming out. All these major arcanas is coming out. The Chariot. Yeah, Six of Wands. So it has to do with this feminine being able to be, this feminine being patient about something, or I don't know how to like say it right now. What else to clarify this Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. What else to clarify this Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Wow, the Queen of Swords just the Sun at the back of the deck. Queen of Swords is coming out with the Nine of Wands. This had this person definitely in their feelings or whatever, or very defensive, whoever this was. This Queen of Swords energy. Sun, Page of Swords, the Tower, the Three of Pentacles, Justice. Like this was something that would bring this feminine justice or something with some kind of work, some unexpected work, or like working group work, work together group. I don't know. But this definitely had this Queen of Swords in the upright. It definitely had this person bothered. All right, this could be just a regular person, or this could be somebody of the law or something like that. Yeah, you got the Seven of Wands coming out in the reverse. They would have felt very broken down or something with this Seven of Wands in reverse, because the Seven of Wands in reverse looks doesn't look so great or whatever. And then the Seven of Wands in reverse, they have on a different, they don't have yellow ones, so they have on blue. Okay, so this had, I feel like this had to do with this feminine's um intuition or something like that. You got the Seven of Wands in reverse, Two of Swords in the upright, King of Pentacles in the upright, with the Eight of Cups in the uprights, Ten of Wands, Ten of Pentacles in the upright, Two of Wands, Eight of Swords in the upright, Knight of Pentacles in the upright, Ten of Swords, the Tower. That's a lot of tens back to back like that. The Nine of Pentacles. Give me one more card to clarify this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Something previously communicated on documentation. Empress is turning over. Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. Clarify this. What else? Give me one more to clarify this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. One more to clarify this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. You got the Seven of Pentacles coming out sideways. King of Cups turned over. And you have the Hangman in the upright that turned over. Nine of Pentacles at the back of the deck. I don't know what to take. Okay, so I feel like I see the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's like whatever this documentation had to do with, whatever this communication had to do with documentation, or whatever how this go, it's like they definitely wanted to stop this female from whatever this investment was, because you had the Seven of Pentacles, like have them Two of Pentacles Devil card. I see Two of Swords in reverse. Have this feminine Nine of Cups. Kind of like the energy of waiting, but yeah, Page of Swords, waiting on some kind of information, or waiting on this Ten of Cups, or I guess kind of how like I feel right now, like with my platforms, I kind of feel like, yeah, the Chariot, like like I should be seeing more than what's coming in, but it's like I'm getting the energy of blocked or something. Yeah, the Devil just turned over with what? The Ace of Swords. So something could be significant about a Capricorn too. You got the King of Cups at the back of the deck, the Devil, the Ace of Swords, and King of Cups. Clarify this Page of Cups in regards to this energy. Clarify the Page of Cups. Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. Clarify this Page of Cups. What about this Page of Cups? All right, two cards just came out. The Moon in the upright with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. So somebody definitely was hiding the fact that They definitely wanted something to affect this feminine's like yeah, seven of wands for it to be blocked off. Queen of Cups, Three of Wands at the back of the deck in the upright, with the Eight of Cups. I guess I see it in the reverse. Yeah, I see it in the reverse. Eight of Cups. Something to do towards this feminine, like for one thing to affect this feminine's their 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 intuition. Yeah, with whatever this work was, Three of Pentacles, but to also whatever somebody was trying to like whatever somebody was trying to get, they feel like it would go in their favor for them once they was able to do whatever this is to this feminine, per, like with pertaining to this documentation or whatever. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles with the Emperor just turned over. The Five of Pentacles in the upright with the Justice card in the upright. What else about this Page of Cups? The Chariot in the upright. Somebody definitely was Judgment in reverse, Temperance upright, the Chariot. I feel like this is Ten of Swords, Eight of Wands. Something quick, the Strength card in the upright. I don't know, kind of something to like subdue this feminine, but then at the same time, it still be a betrayal. I feel like I'm just getting the same energy, all right? Because I do see the Ten of Swords in the upright. I see the Eight of Wands in the upright. I see the Seven of Swords in the upright. Now I see the Devil in the upright because I just pushed the cards. But all of these is like up in the upright at the back of the deck. All right, so you got the Ten of Swords, you got the Eight of Wands, the Devil, and then you have the Seven of Swords all in the upright. But also you have the Strength card. Yeah, now the Tower with the yeah, somebody definitely had like a lot of wish fulfillment with whatever this unexpected change they wanted for this female energy with unaliven them. Knight of Wands at the back of the deck. Somebody was like with these attempts, they was very yeah, Seven of Cups, Ten of Swords. Somebody was very patient. Like this could have been somebody that this feminine knew, like a friend or something like that. All right, Eight of Cups behind those two, the Seven of Cups, Ten of Swords. But somebody definitely, yeah, King of Wands now at the back of the deck. Somebody definitely, so this could be this feminine's um person or whatever, something like that. But you have the Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. So somebody like the money could have something about money going towards a mother figure, a sister, or somebody needed this feminine to be, yeah, Three of Cups. Somebody needed this fit, and it was being hidden, or um, the truth behind it was being hidden, or somebody was holding on to whatever this was. Yeah, Two of Cups. So two people, or Two of Cups, Page of Wands in reverse. This could be two people that this feminine energy knows, or this could be two. This could be this feminine's, like I said, their counterpart or whatever. Whether this was a twin flame or something else. Give me another card to clarify this Page of Cups. Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. What else to clarify this Page of Cups? Okay, the Seven of Cups comes back out in the upright. Somebody wanted to make it look like this feminine was like very defensive, and yeah, to have this victory with the Six of Wands, the Empress at the back of the deck. Somebody wanted to make this feminine look like basically I feel like they was the problem, and yeah, like they was the problem. But whatever they was needing to do to this feminine to unalive them, it had to do with, yeah, and it needed to be quick, all right? And this could have been being done from a friend or somebody that was a friend or close to this feminine with that eight of wands in the upright. Eight of wands in the upright, three of swords in the upright. Then I see the knight of pentacles in the upright. Like they needed this feminine to, cause like I'm getting the energy of consuming something again with that page of cups and the seven of cups being in the upright, so that this would like could have went in their favor. Yeah, there go the two of cups again at the back of the deck. Two of cups, ace of cups, eight of cups. So this couple or this these two people could be able to get away or move away slowly, or they will be able to have the key to something. I see the nine of pentacles, ten of wands, but something didn't go that way, or with that nine of pentacles, ten of wands, something didn't go that way, or something like that. Nine of pentacles, ten of wands, knight of swords, four of pentacles in the upright. Give me one more for this page of cups. Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. What else to clarify this page of cups? What else to clarify the page of cups? You got the king of swords coming out. Queen of cups also came out, and the three of pentacles came out. I see the eight of pentacles in reverse, and then I see the three of swords in the upright. But Queen of cups, three of pentacles. So there definitely was more than one person that was connected to this. All right, like all these other readings I'm getting, it's like it definitely involves more than one person. All right, this Queen of cups could have been the one that, because she's coming out in the upright, she could have been the one that had this cup or something. Or I'm getting like the cup she's holding, the cup is the yellow cup. The page of cups, he got a cup too. Under the page of cups, you have the wheel, the chariot, the seven of cups, and the king of swords all in the upright. So she was collaborating, working with a king of swords, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. Clarify this Queen of Wands. Clarify the Queen of Wands. You got the five of swords coming out with the nine of cups. The Queen of Pentacles turnover. So it all could have been whatever this communication was. Nine of Wands at the back of the deck. I don't know like how to say. It's like they was mad at this feminine just because of something they were doing, something that they may not, these individuals may not understand, or I don't know. It's just like they had a weird issue or something with this feminine energy. Yeah, the Hermit just turned over, and what's that? The Tower, the Ten of Pentacles. I see the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I see the Six of Wands in reverse. So whatever this is, it didn't work though. All right. They needed to change something about how this feminine was looked. I feel like with this Hermit in the Tower, because because this feminine took the time to go within, be by themselves, self love, working on themselves, or it could be all because this feminine is on a spiritual path. And again, I feel like it could be something that all these individuals don't understand. Yeah, and they was like something about them fighting over it, or they was having a lot of conflict with this, and they was waiting on something. The Five of Wands just came out, Three of Wands at the back of the deck, Ten of Cups at the back of the deck, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Star, Three of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Two of Pentacles, the Hangman, Page of Pentacles, the Death card, Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, Queen of Cups, all at the back of the deck in the upright. And these all could be individuals that's connected to this feminine, or this, in regards to them being like family members or friends or family members, or just people around this feminine in the community that had this wish fulfillment with doing this, unaliving this female, with the star being at the back of the deck, three of swords, ace of cups in the upright again with the ace of pentacles, the strength card in the upright, and the two of pentacles in the upright. Give me another card to clarify this. Queen of wands. Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. What else to clarify this Queen of Wands? Yeah, Seven of Swords. Something that was very sneaky, deceptive, lies. I see the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Cups sticking out again with the. I see the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, Ace of Swords over some kind of work that was false or wasn't true, but they was definitely doing something sneaky about trying to do this to this feminine energy. That they had conflict with her being in this Nine of Cups, or they had conflict with her going within, being by herself. And yeah, 12:23 on the alarm clock. You got the King of Pentacles coming out with the Page of Wands in reverse. Something was not active, or something wasn't, or this King of Pentacles wasn't very creative or something, or they felt like something stopped, or I don't know. Two of Swords behind that. Two of Swords is behind the King of Pentacles and the Page of Wands in reverse. What else to clarify this Queen of Wands, Seven of Swords in regards to something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. Clarify this Seven of Swords, Queen of Wands. You got the Queen of Pentacles coming back out in upright. The King of Pentacles at the back of the deck. King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. It's people that I feel like this is people that's connected to this female energy. This could be family members, all right? Because you got all these kings and queens coming up at the back of the deck. You got the King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Queen of Wands, Strength card, Two of Pentacles, the Hangman, Six of Cups, the Fool, the Empress, Eight of Wands, Nine of Swords. I think that was the Page of Pentacles behind it. Give me one more to clarify this Queen of Wands. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands for this energy. Something previously communicated on documentation has not been trying to use against a female to unalive them. The World just was trying to come out. Give me one more card. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands for this energy. Wow. The Lovers just came out with the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles turned over in the deck. It's like they knew something. Five of Wands on the other side. So you got the Ten of Pentacles coming out. But the back of the deck, you got the Five of Wands. So somebody definitely, it was a lot of energy of chaos, conflict, argument of energy of over what this feminine had communicated with this documentation, or over what they, I feel like what they knew about this feminine energy that this feminine was doing. Like, I guess I'm getting all on their own or whatever. And they was fighting over what this feminine was doing, even though this feminine was doing this all on their own. For the Lovers, and they made this a choice because whatever they felt like they needed to, like, it's like they needed to get this from this feminine or something, with the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles sticking up from the top of the deck. So it's definitely more than one significant person connected to this. um Something about a like, this could be like a couple that this feminine knew, or they knew something about this documentation or something pertaining to this feminine, and that's why they wanted to unalive this feminine, because they knew whatever this documentation was, they knew about this. All right. And yeah, something with the courthouse coming out, Earth Angel, courthouse and Earth Angel. Clarify this Ace of Wands in reverse in regards to this energy. 49 minutes in. Clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse for this out here. You got the Ice King. So you literally had the King of Swords out here twice. So I don't know if it was something like pertaining to the courts or something, or I don't know. But the Ice King of Swords energy is out here twice. What else? Oh, Knight of Swords, Eight of Swords, King of Pentacles. This definitely could be somebody that is I feel like an important figure in the community or whatever like that. They could be a father, or they could be someone that is looked at as a father figure or something like that. But this is definitely somebody that's cold hearted. I don't care type energy. They feel like they're very intelligent and smart with what they're doing. They feel like they're right to do what they're doing or whatever. What else to clarify this Ace of Wands in reverse? Yeah, and they come out and appear, try to make themselves appear as a divine masculine pathway with chakras. Two of Wands with star seed sticking out. So they try to appear as this divine masculine on a spiritual or a aligned pathway with those coming out together. Yeah, I seen star seed and I just seen manifestation. What else to clarify this Ace of Wands in reverse? Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. Clarify. What else to clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse? Entity attachment coming out. So whoever this King of Swords energy is, whatever sign they is, they have. It's like they had tried to do this because they have an entity attachment. Yeah, love spell, and then you also have I see Black Magic. I also see Queen of Swords. I see Three of Pentacles blocked, and I see Courthouse. Yeah, whoever this and this King of Swords could definitely, or these individuals are, they're hidden enemies. I'm gonna keep it. All right, but love offers at the back of the deck. They could have been a hidden enemy, but trying to present a love offer to this feminine. Past, present, future. All right, yeah, the Hermit just flew out with the divine masculine and pathway chakras. Okay. Give me one more for this Ace of Wands in reverse. Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. What else to clarify this Ace of Wands in reverse? The Queen of Swords comes back out again. So it's something significant about a couple, or whether they're platonic or romantic. But now you have the Queen of Swords coming out with the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. All right. And these definitely could be people that is related to this feminine energy. All right. Aquarius and Pluto. Pluto talks about destroy to create and transformation. Aquarius talks about independent, idealistic. Knight of Cups is in Scorpio and Moon. All right. And then Queen of Cups is in Cancer, home and family and nurturing. So this Queen of Swords could appear as home and family and nurturing. All right. We got awakening at the back of the deck. I feel like this feminine was, she done had some kind of awakening about this. Give me one more to clarify this Ace of Wands in reverse. Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. What else to clarify this Ace of Wands in reverse? You have karmic masculine commitment and you got hangman. So this Ice King is a karmic masculine and Page of Cups relationship. So they something about them trying to give an offer to this feminine, or it's like I'm getting a disguise or something like that. But you got commitment coming out with hangman and upright. So they want to disguise getting in a commitment with this feminine energy with something with this communication or this documentation being connected to trying to, yeah, look. Okay, so this documentation has something to do with a love offer or something. I don't know. That just came out. You got mature woman sticking up at the top of the deck. You got gift in reverse. Soulmate behind that. Clarify this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. Clarify that Ace of Pentacles in reverse for what's on the table. Rising star. So it has. They don't want this feminine to be this rising star. They just want this feminine to be like in this loading energy, waiting energy. All right. It also came out with Five of Cups. Yeah, they want this feminine energy to be in regret or crying over spilled milk about this rising star energy, whatever that may be, however it may be significant. Yeah, because under the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, you have the High Priestess, the Temperance in the reverse with the Nine of Wands in reverse. Or, excuse me, you have the High Priestess, the Temperance, the Nine of Wands in the upright, excuse me, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, but I feel like this feminine, whoever this is, they're protected. They're protected. Them and their person is protected because they got protection. And then you have the Two of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, bliss, sun, karmic female, feminine. Or these two could be feeling like they're protected because of something they was trying to leave this feminine, like leave this feminine out of getting or receiving or something. Yeah, they feel like they was innocent with what they was doing with this expectation sticking out. They feel like they was innocent with this expectation that they had to unalive this feminine. In regards to them, they didn't want this feminine to get to this rising star or energy or the Six of Wands energy or something like that, whatever that may be. Give me another card to clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse. Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. What else to clarify this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse? Okay, so you got the Two of Swords. And you also have Up in the Clouds, Seven of Cups, relationship. I also see legal issues and I see poverty. So this couple or these individuals, the reason why they have an entity attachment because they're up in the clouds and they could be at a crossroads about whatever's heading or something like that. You got the moon with the twin flame, you have faith, you have house with Page of Swords, and then behind the Page of Swords you have the King of Swords again. This is crazy. What else to clarify this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse for this energy out here? What else to clarify the Ace of Pentacles? The Star. Yeah, they definitely had a lot of wish fulfillment with being this hidden enemy, trying to hide this. Yeah, trying to hide that they was trying to do this. Four of Pentacles to a single person. All right. Four of Pentacles, Temperance, single, sexy, and successful. All right. You also have Strength card sticking out. I see the Moon card sticking out. Most High. Three of Pentacles, Karmic Connection, Seven of Swords. So I feel like they definitely wanted to come in, or something about somebody coming in or coming in as a karmic partner to prevent this feminine from this rising star energy, or to like stop it in its tracks beforehand, or I don't know. It just seemed very weird. Yeah, Temperance comes out again because they was very patient with this. Yeah, look. Temperance comes out single, sexy, and successful at the back of the deck again with lust sticking out. What's behind single? We got white magic, third party situation. So they could be mad that this single, sexy, and successful is connected to white magic or something. I don't know. This is very strange. But this Ice King is definitely has an entity attachment, and they're a hidden enemy and a karmic masculine that was trying to manipulate something, manipulate some some wrong judgment because of an offer that they wanted to stop in its tracks. Yeah, Nine of Swords, King of Wands, what's that? The Chariot, the Most High, destruction. So they wanted to cause destruction towards somebody coming in or something like that towards this Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Wands was already out here at the top, but they needed to be very strategic and sneaky about this. Yeah, 12:37 on the alarm clock right now. Give me one more for this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Actual money. All right, so this has something to do with this karmic masculine wanting to be this hidden enemy, or they was this hidden enemy. That's why they was up in the clouds, because they were trying to be strategic with causing destructions to get whatever this actual money is. You got destruction. Yeah, this is what the ancestors are saying. Destruction, ancestors. Seven of Pentacles with intuition. All right. You also have legal issues. All right. So maybe this documentation, this communicated, whatever was previously communicated on documentation, this could have to do with something within the courts or something legally or something like that. All right. Behind legal issues, you got trash box, and you have six in cups, intuition again. Top of the deck, you have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, the Empress, manipulation, Queen of Pentacles, mature men, concern. Yeah, they could be this temperance. Yeah, they're concerned, like they're running out of time when it comes to uh, whatever this balancing out this whatever they were trying to do, or something that has to do with the courts or the law or something. They feel like they're concerned that they already ran out of time, or they have run out of time, or whatever this is. Excuse me. Clarify this Page of Cups for this energy out here. Yeah, you got occupation. So this King of Swords, they have some kind of occupation, because you got occupation out here under the King of Swords with the Page of Cups, and then going across you have the Ice King up in the what is that? No, Rising Star, Five of Cups, occupation. So this King of Swords, they have a significant position or role in whatever this is. It's just giving me like they don't want to see this feminine happy for whatever weird reason. Give me another card to clarify this Page of Cups occupation. What else to clarify Page of Cups occupation? Seven of Cups. So they was being very you got the Seven of Cups. You got the Seven of Cups out here twice under the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is under the Page of Cups twice. So this King of Swords, they could be a Gemini, or they could be a air sign, I mean. And when it came to causing illusions about wanting to end something for this feminine, yeah, that they felt was trash box. I feel like this is gonna be a surprise or awakening, or this is gonna be definitely an eye opener for this feminine that they was trying to cause a conflict, and they was most definitely have been a hater. All right, they've been a hidden enemy. All right, love spell, block. They wanted to block or opposition. They was an opposition to this feminine having love. Yeah, I see travel, King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, intuition, blocked, Six of Swords. What else to clarify this Page of Cups for this energy? What else to clarify the Page of Cups? Justice, King of Wands. They didn't want this oh they didn't want this feminine to have justice when it came to a relationship, because they was a hidden enemy about this. Justice coming out with the King of Wands. Queen of Wands is already out here. So they just was an op to this feminine having love and happiness and balance in a real healthy relationship. I'm getting, I don't know, this is kind of like very strange and off. Like this King of Wands could be any sign. This Queen of Wands, she could be any sign, but it's definitely somebody most definitely bothered about this what this feminine got yeah, because they're mentally and emotionally unstable, and then you have it coming out with the Nine of Swords with it being in regards to or connected to a false narrative. That's at the back of the deck. I feel like this was hidden from this Earth Angel, which is coming out from the top of the deck. Give me one more for this Page of Cups for this energy out here. Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. You got mentally and emotionally unstable coming out. But I feel like there's somebody connected to this karmic masculine because 76 breaks down to 11. Or this is just this karmic masculine. They wanted to stop this for this feminine. You got karmic masculine, actual money, mentally and emotionally unstable. They didn't want this feminine to have, or this could have been this feminine's twin flame or something, who's in concern now. A mature man, Queen of Pentacles, manipulation, Empress, priest, Ace of Cups, healer, Ten of Pentacles, unexpected money. So either they got somebody connected to them that was working with them, helping them, or they just wanted to stop this for this feminine. Clarify this Queen of Wands for this energy out here. What do we need to see to clarify the Queen of Wands? Manifestation with bondage. So they was trying to manifest keeping this feminine bond stuck to them, or keep this feminine in bondage to them, and they was like working with a Queen of Pentacles, or they needed to keep this feminine in bondage, doing manifestation to keep this feminine in bondage, to unalive this feminine, for a Queen of Pentacles figure to get the money. But they was definitely doing something hidden and sneaky about this. All right. You have something about the last 4 years could be significant, or excuse me, actually the last 9 years could be significant. Yeah, because they didn't star seed. They didn't want this star seed, and it was definitely hidden. I see the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I see the moon, and I see the star seed. So this definitely was hidden from um this star seed, this feminine star seed, that they didn't want this feminine star seed to have equal give and take when it pertains to a balanced union. All right. So this karmic masculine could be this King of Swords energy. Again, they don't have to be a King of Swords. They could be any sign. It's just they just coming out as the King of Swords, or they're coming out as the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. I mean, yeah, endings and mature woman, most high. So they wanted endings for a mature woman. All right. So I feel like a mature woman could be anybody over the age of, I'm gonna say, I said 25, but I'm gonna say a mature woman could be anybody over the age of, I'm gonna say 23. What else to clarify this Queen of Wands? And then I'm gonna move to what? Ooh. Okay, a whole bunch of cards just wanted to come out. You got the Six of Cups turned over with intuition, love spell. So I feel like this sweetheart foe, I see one high intuition legal issue. So whoever this, and they all falling on top of karmic masculine, who's gonna get some kind of karma for doing this to a sweetheart, because that's this literally what I see. I see intuition, I see foe, sweetheart, and then you got karma. And this could be somebody from this feminine's past. All right, that could have been somebody that was considered to be a twin flame at one time, or that done they don't went out of they don't lost their damn mind. They don't went bonkers. Yeah, because they didn't want to be left out of something, or they was just trying to do something to leave this feminine out, or they didn't want to be left out, or I don't know what this. It's just it's yeah, it's a lot. What else to clarify this Queen of Wands? But somebody definitely wanted to unalive this feminine because of something being previously communicated on documentation. What else to clarify this Queen of Wands? All the cards just want to come out more than one. Yeah, North Node, Two of Pentacles, and upright. I feel like this karmic masculine, they was juggling the fact that they had an entity attachment. They was up in the clouds. It's like they delusional about the black magic that they have been sending. Yeah, black magic false documentation, evil eye, animosity, damn, and social media, king of swords. Whoa. Black magic, false documentation, evil eye, animosity, social media, and then you have the king of swords again. What's behind the king of swords? High priestess, ascension, achievement, hierophant, emotional pain, enamored, divinity, wheel of fortune, trusted, unbothered, queen of wands, knight of wands. What the that's ridiculous. That is an insane. What insane. Yeah, to a single, and that just fell out. Look, that just fell out, and then another that this fell out first. So that was supposed to come out. These were supposed to be together. That's crazy. Mature woman. They wanted to do this to a single, sexy, successful, mature woman. Have them in this imprisonment energy, whether it's 3D or physical or spiritually or all of the above. What else to clarify? This Queen of Wands. Vampire just flew out. What else to clarify this? Or what's turned over? Legal issues, intuition, divine feminine, nine of cups. All because this sweetheart, she was in this nine of cups. All because this feminine was like, they could have been in this hermit energy to themselves, not trying to be in the middle of stuff, or all because I feel like this is, I don't know, it's just giving me like it's more than one person that could have been trying to do this to this feminine, all because of something that was previously communicated on documentation. Yeah, with the past, six of swords, nice guy. Give me what else for this commitment, okay? Commitment coming out. I'm gonna put it with vampire. So this literally was somebody that I feel like either this feminine could have had a commitment with in the past, or yeah, they was a flying monkey that just fell out. Flying monkey, the hangman, king of cups, knight of wands, a hidden enemy that was a flying monkey, a hater, had animosity, a karmic masculine who's mentally and emotionally unstable. They could have been working with the king of swords, or they could just be coming out as this king of swords, or they could have been like earlier I was saying yesterday, somebody being a confidential informant. So something about this karmic masculine, a hidden enemy who has an entity attachment. They could be a confidential informant. Yeah, with hello coming out, ascension. They was a foe to this feminine having ascension. They was I don't know, it made their blood boil, or it just made them like, it disturbs them that this feminine had an ascension, or this feminine has been working on having an ascension if she haven't already. Yeah, the fool, and they took a risk and leap of faith to do this, to affect this feminine's gift, or because this feminine had it, or this, oh, it's because this feminine took the risk and leap of faith to she had a spirit, like whether this is male or female, this person had a spiritual awakening. All right, but you also have soulmate, travel, ice queen, obsessed, achievement, child, eight of pentacles, legal, knight of pentacles, karmic connection, seven of swords, love spell, courthouse sticking out. So this mother effer, they had a feminine working with them who was a queen of swords. This queen of swords could have came towards this feminine and did something. She better hope she don't go to jail. Give me one more for this Queen of Wands, because this Queen of Swords, obviously, they got kids. They can have one kid or more than one kid. 114 on the recording. Give me one more for this Queen of Wands, for this energy out here. Three cards came out. You got relationship, courthouse, and you have earth angel. So they, divine feminine. So they has been causing, since I feel like this was unsuccessful, basically. Something about this Queen of Swords and their family, or this feminine's family, because somebody's family's fighting though. You got the Ten of Pentacles with the Five of Wands at the back of that deck. because they was waiting on something. They was like trying to wait on something. Whatever this betrayal was. Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords, the Sun at the back of the other deck with the King of Swords right behind it. So this Hierophant energy could have, and then that's the Queen of Pentacles behind the Hierophant. So this maybe this Queen of Pentacles was telling them like, oh, if you be successful with unaliving your past person or whatever have you how it go, then I'll have money for you, because both of these people, it could be coming to the light, or there could be some kind of enlightenment about, not only was this King and Queen of Swords connected to this Hierophant, they all could have been connected to this Hierophant. But this Queen of Pentacles was going to be the one that was going to pay them off or something, and then move away to calmer waters, because she felt like something was balanced out. You got Queen of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Temperance, and then you have the Queen of Cups. Or this person, whether, oh, and look, behind the Queen of Cups is the Three of Pentacles. So, and then the Magician. So I just feel like it was a lot of people, and then behind the Magician is the Seven of Pentacles. I just feel like it was a lot of players. This is giving me a lot of players again involved. Yeah, and whatever this work is, this Ten of Pentacles slid. It turned this way to the Eight of Pentacles showing. But they was definitely doing this to a Divine Feminine. This Divine Feminine, this sweetheart, they had intuition about the play or what they was doing. Yeah, this is a lot. Yeah, and it's all because this feminine, this Divine Feminine sweetheart, Earth Angel, whatever you want to call her, she decided to go on her own pathway and so forth, and all these people got a problem with it, because I don't know if it's either something they understand or they don't understand, but they got like it. I feel like it makes these people blood boil. Like they could have been just expecting for this feminine to be like the same from the past. Like I don't know how to explain it, but they definitely been causing this feminine a lot of stuff. Excuse me. Yeah. All right, 117, and I didn't even use my other deck that I've been using, but that's okay. I'm gonna close it out with the names, but what else? Is that all I'm gonna use, or should I use my Oracle basket too? Yeah, something about real estate, home, house could be significant. You got mindfulness, calm, mind, body, and harmony, focus, meditation, tea time. All because this feminine could have been in this type of energy, like, ooh. Yeah, but I feel like, yeah, and some rumors also, because you got that popping up. I feel like this feminine took a step back. She withdraw and evaluate, reflect, gain a new perspective, pause. And this all could have had these people in a frenzy. Yeah, it says mindfulness, calm, mind and body in harmony, focus, meditation, tea time. Yeah, they could have something with liquids or teas or something could be significant. That's what I was getting with that Page of Cups. Like the Queen of Swords could have been the one that was coming towards this feminine to do something with this liquids and stuff. And the King of Swords was just directing them. Give me 4 cards for this energy out here. Or these, I don't know. It's just a lot. It could be a lot of different scenarios. Yeah, there's something about an energy shift. You got ancient teachings, illuminate the mind. All right. So I feel like this feminine definitely had an energy shift, or there's something about an energy shift coming in for these individuals. Yeah, something's definitely coming to a completion. You got sit, watch, observe, then make your move. You got the ravens, messengers, ancient wisdom, magic, spirit world, life and death. Eye to eye with the demons within. Yeah, financial growth. So they could have all been trying to profit off of this feminine, but they needed to be successful with unaliving this feminine. Yeah, keep the vision, continue to dream, third eye open, achieve your goals, trust the process, see into the future, prophetic dreams, clarity. Eye to eye, the with the demons within. I see 119 on the alarm clock. What else? Give me two or three more cards for this energy out here. Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. Give me two more. One more. Oh, not three more. Yeah, you don't own me. Detachment, domination, escape, and freedom. So somebody definitely, this karmic masculine, they was mad that this feminine detached from them. Yeah, you got they can't hide what you already know. Yeah, spiritual baths, self-care rituals, cleanse negativity, spiritual cleanse. All right. So I feel like this feminine has been doing this because she noticed what these people was doing. This karmic masculine and his little flunky. The evil entity has left. Return to sender, breaking a curse. Black magic failed. All right, so there's definitely something significant about black magic. You got enjoy your silence. Yeah, they mad. All these people was mad too because this feminine enjoys her silence, and she woke him. She became an earth angel again or whatever. We got infinity mask. These people been masking what they been doing all this time. Something about the last 9 years could be significant. Yeah, but there's a storm coming. You got the phases of the moon playing games with you, mind games, lie, attempts to disempower, manipulation, intimidate, knowing how to outwit, influence, control, narcissistic personality. Hope doesn't stop the karmic wheel from turning. Real estate, home, house, expectation, waiting, hoping for monetary gain and values. Tapped into the infinity flow of the universe. Soul activation. Sit, watch, observe, then make your move. The ravens, an ocean of suffering. Yeah, these people are going to be in an ocean of suffering. 77 breaking down to 14, which breaks down to 5. Emotions overwhelmed, hopeless, negativity, ignorance, powerless, mental illness, narcissist, grief, anger, weakness, struggles, anxiety, spiritual death. Um, yeah, if you want peace, prepare for war. Coming in hot, black magic, gift, receiving a gift is in reverse. Yeah, that's a lot. What the hell? Excuse my French. Yeah, these people was they was definitely something wrong with them. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the name. What did I had a name earlier. I guess I was going with the names of the universe for this handmade deck of names, but it's still going. It's still gonna keep continuing to grow. I feel like now I have over. It's probably about 300-400 cards I have now. So let's see what comes out. Let me try to make sure I separate them so whatever do comes out comes out. I broke it. I'll just try to split it up into two groups. 123 on the recording. What names do we need to see for this energy? Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. So this could be somebody. This could be this feminine that's going through this. These could be the people that's connected to this, a part of this. So it don't just have to be negative or whatever. This could be a positive. So this could be pertaining to the feminine that was going to this, or this could be pertaining to the people that was doing this or whatever. All right, so we got that. Let's see what else. I'm gonna try to use all the decks together. All right. Ooh, that's a lot. It's a lot of names coming out. Ooh. Back of this deck, we got Wolf. So somebody name could be Wolf, or they go by Wolf or whatever. Let's see what's turned over. We got Tanya. Let's see what else. We got Monroe. So somebody last or first or last name could be Monroe. So these could be first or last names that's coming out. Let's get the other pile. Oh, this one got more than the other side did. I should have just made sure. Well, it's all right. Let's see. What else do we need to see from this deck? Something previously communicated on documentation has now been trying to use against a female to unalive them. What other names? We're going to have a lot of names now. Oh, dang. Anything else from this deck? This part of the deck? Ooh, there's a lot of names. Okay. Last time, any other names? Ooh. All right. Back of this deck, we got Shannon. All right. So it's a lot of names. I read two already. We got Brandon. We got Alex. Alex. So something about Alexis could be significant. We got Mary Ann. We have Lindsay. We have Gibson. We got Nicole. Gretchen. Sean. Smith. Vanessa. Lewis. Brooks. Mark. Macy. This Hayes name is coming out again. Lauren. Let's see. It's a whole bunch of names. Wow. We got Ruth. Selman. London. Brian. Brown. Somebody could be the second. Kimberly. Keisha. McEntry, whatever how you say that last name. 7. Angel. Teresa. Megan. June. Mary Lou. Whitney. Daniel. Sam. White. Antoinette. Stacy. Tony. Clement. Star. Pedro. Cruz. Spring. Kendall. Something about the name Spring or the season Spring could be significant. We got Emily. We got Tamara. Russell. Rosemary. Rashida. Priscilla. And Christine. All right, I'll see you later. If you want to subscribe, like, comment, share, you're more than welcome to. I'll see you later, and I'll see you in the next reading.